What's going on, guys? Y'all asked for it, we heard y'all, and we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna give away one of my personal favorite cars out of my personal collection. From today up until May 31st, every dollar that you spend at themurdernova.com gets you entered in the chance to win my 87 Buick Limited T-Type plus $10,000.
What's going on, everybody? It's still Alabama once again. Alabama International Raceway Park. Alabama International Dragway. And we're here to test the NPK car finally. So we were here a few weeks ago. You've seen with the OG on some 28s, went real fast. Well, I guess real fast is subjective. We're about to go real fast.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to get.
Man, was that our drum?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's our drum.
No. I mean, did our drum do that?
No.
Okay.
Ryan's spare set of wheelie bars did that.
Oh,
this morning.
Man.
Yes, he did bring a drum of fuel for us because, you know, we're not smart.
Yeah. I just want to go on record and say, I said we needed another barrel.
Yeah.
But that was before that one was empty.
Yes. The other one probably would have made it.
Yeah.
Through this.
If they hadn't have filled.
Yes. It's not really the boys' fault, but when you tell the
they
boys,
just did what they're told.
Pump us 4 jugs of fuel.
They're going to do it the easiest way they can do it.
On the one that already has the pump in it, and they did it in this out of the one in this trailer. So there you have it. Now we got no fuel.
Yep. So here to test.
Proline for the win.
Yeah. I know. We called Proline yesterday at 5 o'clock their time.
This is why we pay that Dillard tax.
Yep.
Because of things like this. We had no fuel. Voila.
It's like having a good haul you're on retainer.
How you doing, buddy?
So here to test the NPK car. You know, we lost a bunch of weight on it, and we're gonna see what'll happen today. We put some more weight in it where Brandon told us to put it, try to get the percentages where he wants it, and now he's about to make some 4-link changes, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So they've been under there making shock changes and 4-link bar changes and what have you, trying to get this thing to go faster this year.
Yeah, so I mean, we talked about it earlier, and we've talked about it since last season about how this car, we lost, I mean, 2 off the top of my head that I know for a fact.
I can think of 3 right now. Kaylee, Axeman, and one with
Callie, Axeman was the 2 that I was thinking about that we 100% lost because the front end was in there. Yeah. We can't have that this year. Last year we knew it was a problem. We did a couple of quick fixes and none of it really worked. So this year we just
tried to cheat a little.
Yeah, you know, try to lower the pecker extender down.
Yeah, keep that on the down.
There was a couple of races that if somebody would have protested us, for sure it was too low. Yeah. But I mean, ideally, the only way that you can fix that is to make the 4-link push the front end of the car down.
That's probably the absolute best thing about 4-link is the pretty much infinite adjustability. With you can make the car do whatever you want.
It's scary too, though, because
like
we talked about earlier.
Go wrong in a hurry.
Well, we talked about it earlier. This car was one of the most consistent cars at NPK last year. We only boarded like 2 runs all season. Now we weren't the fastest at every track.
Consistency goes a long way,
but we were really consistent. And from going from one of the most inconsistent cars out there to what we did last season, you know. So doing this right here, hopefully it still has the bite out of the hole, and which it should. The car's light on the nose.
A lot of rear spread back there.
It's weight and it's heavy on the rear. So hopefully it still plants that tire good. even extending that tire, man, it's just going to drive it into the ground.
Well, think about how we ran the turbo car, man. It always had plenty of bite.
It was the same.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it was.
we didn't change the 4-link, and it seemed like it extended. So just changing the power adder when you bring it in, all that is the only difference.
Yep.
So I think that what we needed to do, which I think that that's what he's doing now. I haven't really asked him what exactly are you going for versus where it was.
Yeah.
But I'm sure what he's doing is he's raising the front up for it to extend.
So, you know,
not the front of the car, but the front of the 4-link.
So, you know, the way, just looking at the shot graph, I don't really know much about 4-link. I can tell you what does what, but I don't really know how to get you there, you know what I mean? But looking at the shot graph in the turbo car, it would compress about 0.8 every time you let go of the button, and then it would extend almost
in about 2 seconds. It would go back to ride height
and a little above, and then about half track, the wing would start burying it. Yep. This one, you let go of the button and it just compressed until you got off the gas.
Because it was squatting like the OG.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what the OG. That's how we set the OG up.
Yes.
That car works.
I mean, it went small tire racing though.
So we'll see. I have a good feeling about today. So
yeah, and I mean, we got the best in the business here to help us and get this thing lined out and try to go faster than we did last year. And we got a little top secret stuff we're going to be testing out here later on. We might show you all that, have a good laugh, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens here shortly.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Is that good? That light?
Oh, this is good. All the works.
So, pretty decent little day of testing there. Shawn got to let go of the button 4 times.
4? Oh man, I told somebody 5.
Yeah, 4 times. And man, that old Nova, man, she is getting with it. Personal best 60 foot. Personal best.
We went 931
oh, man,
to the 60
foot. Put a number
foot.
on it. Put a number on it. 931 to the 60
over
foot.
at Ryan's just now, and we put a number on it too.
Yeah.
So I said, look, I don't care about a 60 foot. I think we said 935 over there, which was our second pass.
Yeah.
And that was the fastest the 60 foot we ever been. And then we backed it up with a 931.
So the very first pass went 946,
which was our
personal best.
Time slip. I feel like we had been that fast before, but you can't prove that.
You don't have a time slip for it, it don't count, right? So 946 on the first one, 941, then 935.
Oh, 941 on the second one?
Yep, and then 931. That's getting it, man.
And then he goes, see this right here? He starts showing me the data. Brandon's over here working, you know, doing his thing on the laptop.
Yeah.
And he goes, see this right here? This is where we could pick up more at the 60 foot. And I said, I'd like to sleep on a 920 tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I could lay my head down going, man, 920.
Yeah.
Like, you came down there to the big end and said, man, how's it feel to 931? I said, yeah. Just imagine it. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Because you've asked me before, how does it feel to 958 60 foot or whatever?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I mean,
about the same as 980 or something,
but
you know?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, that 931's getting it. But I've also been in the OG the last 2 weeks, testing out here, and we've been 1960 footing, you know?
Yeah. One teen.
On our, one teen.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
One teen, brother, one teen 60 footing.
Yeah.
130 60 footing when we first got here with that car.
Yeah. Your Ford will do that.
Oh, dude. So then I truly believe the first time I let go of the button, I wasn't ready. Because I've been in the car so much that it's just like, okay, it's like clocking in at work, you know? And I let go of the button, I went, oh, and you asked me.
You gotta get right.
You said something, I needed to get my head right is what I needed to do. And you asked me something, I was like, man, this ain't no small tire car.
Yep, I asked you if everything was okay, and you kind of waited a second. You got back on the radio, you go, man, this ain't no small tire car. I just started laughing.
And then the second pass, I think I was thinking about something else during the pass, but then I realized.
Oh, your burnout was pretty gross.
How fast everything can happen. Yes.
Yeah, you almost
and then
hit me
I
in
thought,
the burnout.
man, I gotta get my fucking mind right, man. So then after that, I got my mind right, and then we went faster. And that video that you sent me earlier of the in-car, you can see I'm looking around all of a sudden. You know when you get ready.
Yeah.
Like this right here, you're looking around, make sure everything's good. You check your gauges one last time, make sure you got oil pressure. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Still gonna let go of the button. and then you get ready, you look around, set your head back, and you let her go.
So it was a good day. 4 passes, we went quicker every time to the 60 foot. The titanium zoomies are holding up. So far, I mean, 4 passes, they haven't moved, right? So there's no cracks in them. They're turning cool colors. They're they're turning blue. How you like them?
We were talking over there. You can tell when Ryan gets a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
About the whole roots blower thing, you know. And I was like, I know, man. But you hear, I mean, that's what they do. They make power. I said, look, man, on the first hit, me and you, we ran the same today. We ran the same thing. So there's parity there after a few passes out here. Now I'm not saying that he's got a lot more gains left than I do, but let's just say one thing right here. We out 60 footed him today.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But barely. He just about as barely as he beat us to the 330. So if you think about it,
so it's making horsepower.
Dude, that thing is making some power from the 60 foot to the 330.
Yeah.
And then guess what else he did? He out mile an hour us.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, of course I did. It's a screw. And I go, yeah. You can listen to Justin Swanstrom. He tells everybody all the time, screw blowers 200 mile an hour. That's not really what he says. He says they can't 200 mile an hour.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, about screws can't 200 mile an hour.
I think if they can't, I don't believe that they can.
You don't believe that they can't?
I don't believe that they can't.
Oh yeah, I don't either.
Because that car up there in that trailer will go 200, and the screws make more power than us, and they're lighter.
Well, yes, but it could have been the good air today.
Yeah, the air was amazing.
Maybe it was the rain. Maybe it was the rain.
It's basically been raining on us all day. The humidity 60%. The water grains are
93.
It was 93. It was 93 the first pass. Yeah.
And then it got. I think it got down like 89 or something
Still,
like
though.
that. Yeah, that's terrible.
Terrible.
So tomorrow, we talked about it over there with him. Tomorrow is the day that we let go of these buttons and we really see what's happening.
Yeah, it's going to drop about 20 degrees. The air's going to be way better, and it's going to be conducive for going really fast. So
something's going to happen. That's for sure.
Something for sure.
All I know is that we didn't get a chance to test last season before NPK. I've said this multiple times. I literally just got done saying it over there. Richard was interviewing me.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I literally just said it over there. You guys go watch Ryan's YouTube. It's pretty funny. Whenever Ryan gets, you know, like he knows something that you don't.
Oh,
you know, so his attitude changes a little bit, because normally he's just that as humble as it gets guy.
Yeah.
You know, but every once in a while he gets that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So. So we're talking about it, and I was like, literally, I didn't get to test last season.
Nope.
Luckily, I had a buddy who tested for me, and then I could just kind of use his data, and it worked pretty well in my car.
Pretty close.
It got pretty close, but we never made a full hit until National Trails last year. So we talked about it. We don't care how long it takes, what we got to do. We're going to test this season until we're ready.
Yep.
And it's amazing that it seems like after 3-4 passes.
Hey, man.
I mean,
when you do things right and do it, you only got to do them once. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon said, "Was you planning on staying tomorrow and test?" I was like, I mean, I don't want to beat the brakes off the car, but I literally said after testing I'd be cool with changing the rods.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's going to be the case. I'm going to make as many passes as we can, or we're allowed to tomorrow. But then we're going to have to drive all night to get home again for Aiden's.
But luckily you have another driver this time, you know what I mean? Like maybe I can start driving, and then, you know, you can do the late shift or something. It'll help anyways, so.
Yep, so Aaron was like, maybe you could get out of there at a decent time. I said, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Don't
do that because we're going to be here till 9 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. I literally said whatever it takes to get tested this season. However much we were invested last season, guys, we're in it more this season.
Oh, for sure.
And everybody gets faster every season. We already have, and you know those other guys have too.
They better.
So yeah. So all I know is when we let off the button of that bad bitch, it's gonna go.
It's for serious.
Yeah. I mean, how about the percentages on the car now?
Man, so I don't think we talked about it earlier, but we got here, we didn't have any weight in the car. You guys know we lost like 75 pounds over the winter. So Brandon told us stuff 60 pounds in the trunk. That's what he did.
60 pounds in the trunk. Put us well beyond the 50-50 mark.
Yeah. It seems to work.
Yeah. And then as soon as we get here today, we changed the whole 4-link. When I say we, I mean the royal we, guys.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah, Dad and Brandon were under there.
And Petty even got underneath there for a little bit, and they talked about it for a little while. And man, first one, it went a little bit left.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
They
didn't mess with the rear steer at all. Yeah. So then they ended up putting a little bit of rear steer in it. It went harder left the second pass.
Because we didn't put rear steer in it. We just fixed the steering wheel.
Yes. And then, and I think what he did was he slowed the tire down. And I think it
dead stuck it.
I think it stuck it and drove left more. Because remember, after the first pass, he said, "What did you do different with the transmission?" I said, "Well, it's my spare transmission and my spare converter."
Yeah.
And he said, "This converter's never been in anything before." I said, "Brand new. It was my spare from last year."
Yep.
And he goes, "Why'd you do that?" And I was like, "Well,
wanted to know."
Kind of my thoughts were, I needed to make sure that they were the same as what I ran last year. And he goes, "I'm gonna be honest with you, man, it looks better." So, no matter how close of a combination you have, your transmission pressures are going to be a little bit different. Your converter's going to act a little bit different, no matter if it's the same part numbers and the same everything, same builder.
Well, they're all hand built. Like they braise those stators by hand. You know what I mean? Like they have.
So they're going to be a little bit different.
There's always room for human error.
Yes.
So, and not necessarily error, but differences.
Yes. So He even said it would be nice at some point throughout the season if we get a test session to go ahead and throw the other stuff back in it and see. He said, but so far, the data on this one, I said, well, what we did was we pulled everything apart. Obviously, the motor was a Proline getting freshened up.
Or, you know, built.
Getting one built, getting a fresh bullet built. And while the motor was out, we send the transmission and the converter back to get freshened up. Well, we went ahead and thought it was a good idea to make sure that
we had never run the spare transmission
or the spare converter. We wanted to make sure that they were the same or close to the same. We put those in while the other ones were getting freshened up. So the stuff that we have currently in the trailer, that's the stuff that we ran all last season. That's just fresh. So, and I'm glad we did it. It's a good move.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Smart.
Smart.
You know
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
So
what do you think of screw blowers?
They're really, honestly, they're everything I thought they were.
Everything that you told those guys last year.
Yeah, everything that I thought that I might have been missing out on, I think that was the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What I think about screw blowers is they're badass.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're like, it's a different feel. So going from turbos to Pro Chargers was way different.
Didn't have that high gear pull, right?
Right. Didn't have that high gear pull, but way more angry, right? Everything shook. It was violent.
Angry down low.
Angry down low. And then you go from Pro Charger to screw, and you kind of get that again. So it's pissed off.
It's like turbos and Pro Chargers mixed together.
God, man, it kind of is. It's like if you were just on the angry meter, maybe not the horsepower meter, but the angry meter is like turbos are kind of docile.
Yes.
And then you've got a Pro Charger combo and it's pretty mean. And then you got the screw blower. It's like.
So just think if you went from turbo straight to screw.
Yeah.
Violent. It looks violent when it leaves.
I know the first time I put on the two-step, which you were watching the first time, he was like,
I don't even think your foot was on the floor yet.
Dude, that comes up. Pro Charger comes up fast, but that is a whole nother level.
I mean, think about how quick your Whipple Trailblazer made boost. Like, it made full boost before your foot was on the floor, literally.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, sure, it's the same.
Steve said,
screw blower.
you're going to love how this thing spools.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said, Ryan, just wait till you put that on the two-step.
Yeah.
That's what he told me. Just wait. He's like a kid in a candy store for me to do this. I'm telling you.
I know.
Every day, man, you can't wait till you get that thing to the racetrack.
It's funny because he came over. We were walking up to watch your first full pull, I guess. Your first one. And he goes, I'm telling you right now, man, that's an awesome number you just ran in this fucking air. You know, and I was like, hell yeah. And then we walked up there and you ran the same thing. On your first full hit.
But, you know, look, let's be realistic because we got to give credit where credit's due. With Steve, it's a cheat code.
Yes. 100%.
So, like, what I mean by that
Steve
is
is the cheat code.
Steve is the cheat code.
He's like the game genie.
Hey, man, that's why I've been with. That's why he's been with me since day one, and I wanted him to be. You know what I mean? Because of this.
Yes.
But Steve's everybody's cheat code. So what I mean by that, he's so smart. He's so good at what he does. Yes, you can say my first pull, but let's be realistic.
It's 5,000.
The 5,000 pull
for him.
Yeah. He goes, let me get my bag of tricks.
Yep.
Bow, and then you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he can tell you too. It's probably gonna run.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he knows what it has already ran.
Yes. Oh yeah.
If you
calculate,
basically
if your
what he
car's
says
on a
is
pile of shit,
or if you don't fuck it up.
Yeah, for sure.
By going in too deep. It's funny because you can see me and Ryan both stabbing the brakes. Hey, did you see me though? I flickered the bolt.
Yeah, you did.
We've been ridiculed enough to know by Steve.
Yeah.
Man, did he ever shit on both of y'all for your burnouts on your second passes? Because
he didn't say anything to me.
He didn't to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. In my defense, so my throttle blade about fell off one side.
Oh.
And so he saw it, and so he walked up, and he's like, "Who set this fucking throttle blade?" Of course, it was Brandon. Okay, and so Brandon was like, you know, he's like kind of the same thing we do.
Looking around the corner, like
who hit that ball?
Oh yeah. Ooh, did we do that? Yeah. So
just
no,
like whenever he
wasn't hard on
Brandon
me,
looked at me.
He was he was hard on everybody else.
Yeah.
But hey, I felt in the car. I was like, oh man, Steve, you mad at me?
It's crazy, dude, because I literally had just done it right before you did.
Yeah.
And we're pulling up. He's pushing me in, and I heard your burnout. And I got out of the car, and the first thing I said was, ha! Right in the same thing. Must be something wrong with that lane. There's something in that lane. There's no water or something.
Brandon came up to me afterwards, and he goes, man, it's kind of funny because Diller did the same thing here too. He's like, man, it's like it's like the track's so good in that one spot, it like pulls the car down right there, and you try to power through it. Well, when I went to go power through it, of course, my throttle blade was crooked. And I did not know that, but it was opening one side, so it was all
Oh,
you didn't get
yeah.
weird.
Power.
No, it was weird, but no, it's cool, man.
It was a good first day.
Once you let go of the button, I will say this on a screw car. Once you let go of the button, it reminds me of a Pro Charge car. Everything up to letting go of the button is different.
Yeah.
Burnouts are different. Staging is different. You can't see shit. It's like, hey, look, I'm gonna put this in front of you. So, but
Here, these make a lot of power, but we're gonna make it to where you can't really see.
Here's your problem. You're gonna get with this. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm grinning ear to ear because it was fun, and I've always wanted to do this. And and
The
to
burnouts
try
are cool, though.
to try another combo is pretty neat. But then to see the potential that I really feel like they have. I mean, with how we ran in this air and all this type of stuff.
So is
a lot
it
of
too early to make a?
It's gonna hurt a lot of feelings, man.
Is it too early to make a verdict? Like, is this the one going to NPK or?
I don't. Yeah, I would say yeah.
I'm gonna let him make that call, but you don't see the gray car here, do you?
Yeah. Well, I know. Yesterday at lunch,
I thought the gray car was here.
No, hey.
well, yesterday at lunch, the gray car was coming to NPK.
Well,
You know
we
what I
didn't
mean?
know. This is what I said yesterday at lunch. I said, look,
I
not
find
many
it hard to
people know,
believe.
but we know what my cars ran, right? And so I find it hard to believe that a screw can really, honestly, even at weight, can
And
compete
then whenever
with
you
that.
asked Brandon that this morning, he goes, "No, I see how it can."
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what Brandon
he
said.
I'm gonna disagree with you on this.
Yeah.
That's what he told me. And I said, well, hey, look, we're gonna find out right here today.
Yep, and we did.
And we did find out. Turns out he might have been right.
Here he comes right here.
Yeah.
Huh. When he told you this morning, I have a hard time believing that the screw car is going to do the numbers that my Pro Charger did. You go, I have a hard time believing that. And now here we are. And now we know which car is going to NPK this
but
year.
we're selling the wrong thing here to these people because
What do you mean these people?
these people.
Yeah, what you mean,
I'm talking
these people?
I'm talking about Danny. Okay, we're selling the wrong thing to Danny because Danny, what did Shawn run? We don't have to say a number, but
It was quick.
The same.
it was the same.
Yeah.
It was
ran the same.
It was the same, but
So
you
then
had
we
more
talk
mile
about
an hour.
parity. Then we talk about parity. This thing's a pretty parity to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm happy because I think that no matter which combos we have, we are going to go faster than other guys.
I think so. I would agree. That's always the goal.
It is. We've yet to get in the finals together too.
That's
Even though
true.
me and Ricky did it last weekend.
Y'all did it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, no. So
Stop drawing him in the first round.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys suck at drawing when it comes to NPK.
I know.
Like, you both are good at a lot of things,
I know.
but drawing isn't one of them.
But I've known that for a while, and I've admitted it.
Yeah.
Like that's the first step.
I've even tried different techniques, like wait until the
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. Grade 8.
Grabbing 2 chips and dropping them,
Invitational.
and then grabbing the third one. You
Yeah.
know, like you try all kinds of stuff. Rubbing some dude's fingers before you grab one. I've done it all. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, it was a look. But also, I'm a realist, so we did good today. You know, shit can change.
yeah, for sure.
But we're gonna be here tomorrow testing too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy about today. We
Yeah.
had a good showing today, both of us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, neither one of us have been in a car all winter. Not a fast car,
one.
anyways.
Nope.
Like the first time I let off the button, Phantom goes, "How did it feel?" And I said, "This ain't no small tire car."
No, it's not.
I've been
There's a totally
120, 60 footing in the OG over here, you
Yeah.
know, and then
And you think you're doing something now, and then you get in these, and it's like, And then this car, which you got to see today, which it does not usually do, and that is carry the wheels past the 330
And go straight.
And go straight. I've watched Kai do it all year.
It looks cool.
It does look cool, right?
Yeah.
So I always think to myself, man, it looks cool, but is that going faster? Like, I don't really know. But man, that may be a screw thing, because that's what mine's done out here too.
Yep.
But the great thing is it's going straight.
Yeah.
11-year-old car.
That's on a brand new car?
Not a
You got to have a brand new car every year of
I
NPK.
Oh, some people do.
It's
Justin.
funny whenever you whoop up the throttle and the car stands up,
Yeah.
almost like when a boat takes off off the water and has to
Gets
get
on
on
plane.
top.
And it gets on plane.
That's how those cars burn out.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's different for sure.
I'm telling you right now, man. One thing that Kamikaze could do in that blower car was he could burn out. Like, and it was cool. He had the whole really down to where
Yeah.
it would stand up and then he'd do his burnout. Like, it was always cool to watch him do burnouts.
do you got going on here, though?
Look, don't hold on.
No. That's what your eyes are doing in your head.
Yes.
Pretty much, they're just.
Yes. Well, we got this guy right here that she said not to worry about.
Yeah. There's the you versus the guy she told you not to worry about.
There's a me versus the guy that she said not to worry about, and this is the guy that she said not to worry about. So we are going to. We're not giving this thing a fair shake. Not real sure we're even supposed to be talking about this yet. This is an experiment.
Yeah, so keep this on the down
Yeah,
low.
don't tell nobody else.
Yeah.
We don't think that we're giving it a fair shake. We're gonna try to open the front end up a little bit. To get more air in, we gotta get more air in.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense.
it does. You can't get air in if you can't get air in.
That's right. And then you can't get air out.
You
if
don't go
can't get air
fast until you go fast.
That's right, baby.
That's right, baby. So, I'm gonna start hacking this baby up. I'm thinking I might just go to here, down here,
Yeah.
and then kind of taper it up because this is pretty. Oh, hey, buddy.
Man, easy.
This is detrimental.
Nice little crease there.
Yeah. This is detrimental to holding on my pecker extender out there.
Yes.
These things can't hold on at a 930, 60 foot.
No, they can't. Check mine.
I did good on the headlights. It looks great. It looks
Nailed it.
great from this side.
They're in it. I mean, you know.
They haven't came out yet.
There's that 200-mile-an-hour glue.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very Murder Nova.
He hasn't let me know yet if I can cut this out or
Yeah,
not.
I know you really want to.
I'm okay with it either way.
So, first pass of the day, day 2 of testing here at Steel, went pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, another personal best 60 foot. I don't know if you want to put a number
And
on it yet.
330 and
No.
eight.
Yeah, 8 and 8. So,
yeah, no, that pass right there, other than mile per hour, as fast as we've been. And with this combo, mile an hour was the best.
Yeah.
So it's when you let go of that button, you got to be ready.
Yep. Yeah, and
I've
the OG,
been-
you can let go of the button and then gather yourself.
Well, I mean, even in this car before, I'd be like, let go of the button, and then, oh yeah, here we go, and gather yourself up.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Man, that's a good looking G-body. A lot of G-bodies out here today.
How come that one don't look like ties? Is it because it's white?
A little bit different, maybe so. It's real deceiving whenever the car's white versus a car that's black.
Yeah.
You know? That looks a little bit more like the
Makes those quarter panels
the
not look as
legal
tall.
the legal Regal.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to the illegal Regal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got to be ready when you let go of the button. It's a commitment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh.
so I don't know, man. I don't see us, if everything keeps going the way that it is, I don't see us making more than 3 more passes. Because then at that point, you're just beating on the car.
Yeah.
Like, everything has went well. And I hate to say that because then people's going to be like,
not a bad couple days, man. Usually steel kicks us in the nuts, one way or the other.
yeah. But honestly, it's not been a bad 3 weeks.
No, it's been pretty good. Like those
Twice that steel.
These are the 2 best test sessions we've ever had with anything.
100%. So the
the car was just happy.
Yeah, from start to finish. Like,
As soon as we got there, we knew that we had to do a couple of things. I thought you just blew that truck up.
oh man, it looked like it didn't.
Man, looked like some 90s cars out there.
Yeah.
So, as soon as we got there, we knew a couple of things that we had to do during this test session. And one of them was keep the front end down, trim the beams with the pecker. That's what it's on there for.
I mean, it's literally the name, beam trimmer.
Yes, and I'm assuming that we did that.
Man, I don't know. Judging by our times, yes. Judging by the ride height sensor, no. So I don't know.
It's still up. Like what? You know what?
Exactly
I'm
the
going to be
same.
honest. I didn't even see what we did. I don't know what the shocks were doing.
Okay,
Did you watch the rear shock at all?
yeah, so it compresses an inch and then it starts to come back up to ride height. It doesn't make it, but it does come back up before the wing varies it this year. So
How does everybody get away with the wings that they got versus our wing?
we got
It
the
has a
smallest wing.
winger. We got one of the smallest wings in MPK,
Yeah,
and we're burying our shocks
crazy.
like more than what we want to.
yeah.
God, it's windy.
It is so windy.
I saw a lot of people saying that this picture is gonna go against you in the court of law.
yeah.
Watching a movie.
Oh, hey, the screen flipped. So now in the video, I'm gonna have to fucking Jesus. Oh man. Shawn's truck's like the Bermuda Triangle in here. His navigation is like upside down, and things were going in reverse, 80 mile an hour. And
80 mile an hour in reverse, and it's just messed up.
Yeah.
So,
anyways,
but yeah, so we knew that we had to keep the front end down, and we knew that we had to find some 60 foot. We had to find some short game.
we found some. And Shawn's phone, just in case y'all were wondering. It ain't me.
It was Lizzie. So it was.
Oh, Lizzie's texting you?
Well, she's
Don't
texting
tell
the group.
Don't tell nobody,
She's
guys.
texting the group.
Lizzie's
So,
texting Shawn.
She's not. She's texting the group. Unless she was.
Yeah. We got our short game on.
We got the short game on. I mean, I'm willing to bet that we got the fastest 60-foot car in the game.
Yes. No, I'll co-sign that. If anyone wants to compare slips at NPK, holler at us.
Yeah. And we backed it up, too. It's not like we just did it once. So we talked, last time we were filming, we were talking about what? We went 931.
931.
Ah.
Today, first pass off the trailer.
We're in the 20s, and then we backed it up and went faster. So it's
We're not gonna put a number on it.
it's out of control. I know I said I don't care if people know what we 60 foot, but man, it's fast. It's unbelievable, you know, like it's Pro Mod cars aren't going that fast.
There are definitely some pro cars.
Outlaw Pro Mod cars might be, but as an NHRA Pro Mod, they're not going that
No,
fast.
NHRA Pro Mod does it, and only a few of the outlaw stuff does.
Brandon said he's been
Yeah,
9-0s.
yeah.
9-0s.
He doesn't tune all those cars. So.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
some of them have been.
Yeah, if they've been faster than us for the chance, they're tuned by Eddie or Brandon.
Yes. So, anyways, it's unbelievable.
I think this is my turn.
Yeah, no, it's a nice looking car for sure. It's unbelievable fast. Even to the 330, we went faster than we've ever been. Like numbers faster.
Considerably faster. Like every pass we made this weekend was a personal best.
Yes.
Or not this weekend, but these last couple of days.
Nearly 200.
Yeah, no, Murder Nova goes 200 again.
First time that we've 200 since the turbo pump.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, 200. I'm not sure that a lot of you understand the significance of that. 200 mile an hour to the 8th mile almost 2,800 pounds. That's getting it. Like, that's getting it. Plain and simple. There's no other way to say it. So it's fast. Like there was a point in time where you've never been 200 to the quarter mile.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's
then we went 200. I mean, only a handful of times with the turbo.
yeah, in good air on a good track. Like it's and it's not like the air was amazing here today. Even. Like it was way better than yesterday, but it wasn't.
Still, what, 104?
High 103. Yeah.
High 103?
Yeah.
So there will be a couple of tracks that we're in better air than that.
Yep.
And then the first day we were testing, high 106, low 107s, that's going to be close to as bad as the air gets.
Yeah, we don't like.
There's going to be some times, which we're not going to Tulsa this year. I don't even remember what I was at when it was in Tulsa. It was so fat. It had to have been 108.
Yeah, it's before I started keeping track of
I'm not real sure it gets much worse than that.
No, like it was.
108, correction, guys, is about. I'm sure that there's places that's worse. But that 108 is bad.
Like,
And that's what it was at Thunder Valley. At Thunder Valley, what, last weekend? With the small tire stuff.
yeah.
So, anyways, damn good testing. We're headed home now. Aiden has another baseball tournament, so we're going to have to drive late. But luckily I have him, and I say that I have him. I don't let him drive a whole lot.
No.
But if we drive all night,
Well, this year anyway.
we probably won't drive all night. But we're going to drive till pretty late, and then we'll get up fairly early.
Yeah.
Drive a little bit further.
Yeah. Man, you know, we only made 5 passes, which I say only 5. Like, we made 5 passes. Everything still looks good with the car, other than the really big hole that we cut in the front. So we actually don't have the car with us.
Well, we left the car there. It's going to RK, and we cut the big hole out in the middle. He is going to mold it and make it look pretty.
So we got that. Have to haul ass to Atlanta next week, pick the car back up, haul ass back to Dallas to get it wrapped and wrap works.
Yep.
And then
Anyway, it should set in the trailer, set and free until we go to the first NPK, which is just going to be the following week.
I imagine I'll have to go pick the car up Monday, bring it home, put it in the trailer, and get ready to leave Tuesday. You know, after we go to Ramjack.
Yeah, I was going to say we got things to do. So yes.
But yeah, good test session. Brandon did his thing. You know, like, damn, that thing's fast. So can't wait to get it out there and see how it goes this year.
Yeah. I mean, other people are going to pick up also. We talk about it every year. But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be too cocky about it, but this is
Hard not to be.
This is the best position that we've put ourselves in.
For sure.
Today.
For sure. You know, we tried to test last year, had the issue with the fuel cell, ended up not getting to tested at the first race, and it went okay, but man, it puts you behind the 8 ball. So, yep, definitely, we feel like we're a little bit out front this year. So, I guess that'll do it. If you guys haven't already, go to the website, www.themurdernova.com. Shawn's giving away one of his collection.
Try to win that T-type.
Yeah, Shawn's Regal. It's one of you watching this video. I hope it's one of you that watched the video. Yeah, you're gonna win Shawn's 1987 Buick Regal Limited Turbo. T-type.
T-type Limited.
Yes, T-type Limited. Oh, and not only that, but you're gonna hand them $10,000
Always
cash.
forget the 10,000.
Yeah.
I might even forget it on the day that they come to pick up the car.
If we do, just know that we forgot it every other time we talked about it too. So from now until May 31st, every dollar that you spend at www.themurdernova.com will get you an entry to win this car and the cash. So you can go to the website, check out the rules, and may the best man or woman win, I guess. So
Whatever it is, they're going to honestly get a cool car.
yeah, then the cash is just a bonus.
Then they can figure out if they want to keep it, hang on to it, do some cool burnouts in it, whatever.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, are we working anything out?
You never know. Well, but we'll have to leave that up to whoever wins it. So,
I can buy the car back.
I mean, there's always that. There's always that. So,
There we go.
yeah. I thought this was going away.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, hey, no, I bought it back.
what had happened was,
Yeah. Hey, he didn't really want it, and he needed some money,
Yeah.
so I just bought it back from him.
surprise.
Yeah.
So, themurdernova.com, every dollar that you spend from now until May 31st gets you entered to win the car. Good luck to everyone out there. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate you watching the video. NPK should be pretty good for us this year. Hopefully even better than last year. Last year was pretty damn good. So,
Also, special announcement on season 6 airing. We don't know.
you were fixing to surprise me.
Yeah.
You got me.
I asked Jen today on the phone.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still where we're at with it.
There you
We
go.
don't know.
There you go.
I literally saw it again like 3 times today.
Yeah. For all of you,
Let me ask you a question. When's season 6 gonna air?
there are people that even private messages thinking that we know something that we're not telling the world, that they think that we'll tell them in private.
Which
we don't know.
Solid. It's a
Yeah.
solid thought and a solid plan, because a lot of times you catch me out, I will
Oh,
never
hey,
tell
Shawn will
anybody.
tell you some
I will
shit.
never tell anybody what we actually ran today.
Yeah.
But man, you catch me at an MPK race and you go, hey man, what that car running with?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Hey, and I'm gonna whisper a little something in your ear.
Or walk up to him and go, man, I bet you wish you were as fast as Kai, huh?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go,
Yeah. So, again, we appreciate all the support. MPK Season 7 coming at you soon. Maybe even by the time you watch this video, we may be at the first race already. So,
sorry buddy.
Yeah.
I can't get over, there's a car right next to me.
yeah. So,